Okay, so my friend is shopping for a car in Los Angeles and I'm gonna make a few videos on it. First one is buying the car outright using cash or leasing or financing the car with a loan. So here's a couple reasons to buy a car in cash. Firstly, if you buy the car cash, that one means it's typically cheap enough where you don't feel that you need to get full coverage insurance, which means you would get liability only. And liability only is usually half the price because it only covers the other party. Liability only insurance is, let's say you have a car, let's say this is your car here, and let's say you run into another car. You go like that, you destroy your car, and you cause some damage on the other car, your insurance will only cover the other car. Your car, you would have to pay to fix it out of pocket, or you'd completely have to buy a new car. And your insurance only covers the other party, what you are liable for. That's liability only. If you buy a car using a loan, or if you lease a car, you need to have full coverage insurance, usually with a $1,000 deductible maximum, and with what's called gap insurance, which means that if you were to total your car completely, then that insurance would completely pay off the remainder of the loan or the lease. So let's say you did a 3-year lease, which is 36 months. If you crash the car 1 month into it and you have 35 months left to go, your insurance would pay it off completely, and that is called gap insurance. So that insurance is going to be about twice as expensive because now you're covering not just the other party who you'd be liable for with liability, but yourself also. It also means that if there's no other car involved, if you just are in a parking lot and you crash your car into, let's say, a pillar, and or you don't pay for the parking thing and it crashes into your car, then insurance would cover that. You just have to pay your deductible. So if you buy a cheaper car for cash, your insurance is going to be half as much typically, and you're probably not going to be as worried about the car. But on the downsides, you are going to possibly be worried about maintenance. You're not going to have a warranty on your car. Your car is not going to have possibly the newest features. But if you get a car that's, I don't know, within 15 years old, it's probably going to have the same side curtain airbags. It'll have aux or Bluetooth, or you can install that for $100, $200. It'll have power windows, power locks, a key fob, possibly push to start, maybe even heated seats, things like that. So that is the biggest factor to think about actually when you are thinking of purchase for cash or finance/lease a car. So do you want to pay full coverage insurance? That is question number one that you have to ask yourself, because that will probably add between $70 to $200 a month, depending on what car you get in terms of full coverage insurance.